Yo, what is up, guys? It's Jericho here, back with another video. It's a very interesting one. Don't really have a catchphrase for it, but we'll think of it along the way. But if anything, welcome to a new segment. I would call it a honest review, as you can see on the title. Yes, this is gonna be something that I'm going to be doing. I've always been wanting to do an honest review of games that I really enjoy or really hate. I don't know about anything in between. I'll probably do some here and there, but majority of the time, if it's a good game, I would, like a good 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 games, I would make a review on it, or something that is very, worthy of. And if there's a bad game that is 3 or below, or that I would give that is a 3 or below, I would rate it. I would make a video about it. If it's in between, like again, here and there, I'll probably make it. But yeah, welcome to a new segment of my YouTube channel. Like again, I've always been wanting to do this. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna be using a lot of good words, but we'll level up as along the way as we make more video of these. And yes, I know that this game that I'm going to review in the title, Trails in the Sky First Chapter Remake. But yeah, like again, this game is amazing. So we're gonna go down through the storyline and make our way there. Alright, before we start with going through the storyline, I'm gonna go with mines. Alright, this is gonna be a little funny. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys seen my TikTok vid or whatever, YouTube shorts, whatever you want to call it, but I feel like this whole entire series is literally just meant for me to play, because last year, 2024, September 18th, right before the remake release, I finished the first chapter, and from there on out it became history. I haven't played Code Steel, that whole entire series, the 1 through 4, and Reverie, if you want to count it. But I did play Daybreak 1 and Daybreak 2, which is very funny because they're recently new, so I wanted to experience a modern graphics, because I've been playing, I think I had like a whole JRPG 2D pixel phase, and that was pretty fun though. And here I am now playing modern JRPG games. Still haven't caught up with a lot, but there is a lot of remakes happening, so stay tuned for more reviews. Obviously, that's why I'm making this segment here. But if anything, that's a little short story about me on why I love JRPG nowadays. I pretty much got into it last year, or maybe in like later 2023, but I was playing like a whole different game. Not too sure, I forgot, but I don't even remember as me finishing Trails in the Sky First Chapter. Let's start with the little short story, or short summary, before we get onto the review. Estelle and Joshua sets on a journey going from looking for their dad to encountering greater threats hiding inside the Liberal Kingdom. And with a bunch of allies they met along the way, Estelle and Joshua's new mission was to discover these hidden threats and reveal the dark side of the Liberal Kingdom. First things first, I'm gonna go off with the graphics. Oh my gosh, everything is very smooth. From the side by side in that trailer, from 2D to 3D, with you can see the sky now and little airplanes moving around and all that other stuff. That is freaking insane. Oh my gosh, and the combat in here is very fluent. It works very well. Every pixel, everything, it just matches. It's just what I expected. Something so much more better. It's like me putting on glasses, and then now I can see the whole world better. That's how good I can explain how much the graphics updated. But yeah, oh my gosh, the game is very beautiful. The scenic routes, I'm so glad that you could take pictures, because I took some as well for me with my weird costumes, but I'm not gonna get into much details on what I've been putting. Alright, now the combat. Oh my gosh, they've done a lot with the combat, bro. holy crap, you can probably combine this with the graphics review if anything, because every single detail, like, or not every single detail, but every single ability, they have their own different animation, and they freaking killed it. Like, it really felt that I've used a fucking strong ability, even though it is a turn-based. The animation just chef kiss, bro. They killed it. Oh my freaking gosh. And now, if anything, they've even added more features into Trails in the Sky that I have never seen before in the old one. You got the focus, you got the combo, whatever, follow up or something like that. You got all these other options that you can do. And don't even get me started on the what do I even call it? I call it a free roam combat. Now that was really good. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the free roam combat, especially in Daybreak. It is an underrated feature. I'm not too sure if a lot of people like it, but myself personally, I enjoyed it. The fact that you can stun them before going into a turn-based RPG battle, and they're just stunned and you pretty much get a free turn. It's really such a oof. It makes the game more faster, because generally, I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty slow. I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple of times where I had to speed boost the game, because Jesus, it was slow. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's only the one bad part about it, was that it was very slow pacing in the combat, but like again, it was very fluent. So I'm probably gonna give it like a 9 out of 10. I forgot to mention one more thing. The bosses in this game usually have this buff that gives them like attack speed and all that other stuff, damage buff. But later on in chapter 4, it pretty much gets harder, I'm pretty sure, because all the like the little minions, not the bosses or elite monsters, they get harder the more you progress in chapter 4. Because I was actually struggling against these guys right here that I'm playing. I mean, it's the tournament, but besides the tournament, they were just very hard to beat, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I fought until they got super weak to the point where I can win. I might have went on easy mode to help myself there, but like again, it was just too much for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and now the voice acting. I calmed down a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if the game was intended to do that, but it's okay. I finished it. I finally got over it. So yeah, let's skip that and get into the voice acting. But yeah, the voice acting kind of caught me by surprise. Little similar faces that I didn't expect to sound like this. For example, Olivia.
There's no need for such a hostile glare. The cold shimmer in those amber eyes. It washes over me like fine brandy.
And Agate.
Whoa. Sherazard. Never thought I'd run into you here.
Nothing's wrong with the voice acting. It just sounded very weird at first, and then later on when I played more and, you know, grinded a little bit more with these characters, the more I got used to it, I pretty much just forgot about how weird it sounded, and it just sounded normal to me. So the voice actors did their job well. Don't get me wrong, I'm not putting harsh on them, so please. It just at first sounded weird. And also a funny note, Scarazard was very seductive. I know she's that type of person, but I felt like they kind of forced it in some parts, but you know, that's just how it is, I guess. And before I give out my rating for this game, I just want to let you know that Gung Ho has announced that Trails in the Sky is a nominee for the best remake / remaster at the Golden Joysticks Award in 2025. And pretty much this was already like announced on the 21st, so pretty much yesterday. And I just want to say that they have a week left, so that's going to be on, actually it's going to be, last voting is going to be on the 26th or maybe the 28th, excluding from the post. So yeah, I mean, you guys got a week. You know, you can literally play 10 hours of it or however long you want and see why it's the best remake or remaster out there. So yeah, now let's get on to my rating. Now, obviously, from all the good reviews I've given out for this game, you are probably gonna know my answer that I'm going to give this game a good fucking 10 out of 10. This is a very good remake, and the story itself, it's very freaking good because, you know, they followed along, nothing really changed. Probably they added a little bit more details. I'm not gonna say I remember everything, but they probably did added quite a few details that I do not remember since I played this game recently. But, you know, again, nothing really changed, just more of like, you know, everything was just graphically different, combat different, you know, they got voice lines and all that other stuff, you know, everything was in voice lines, new combat system and all that other stuff. So yeah, obviously I'm going to give this game a good 10 out of 10. It's an amazing game, you guys should check it out. And if you guys like this video, please give that thumbs up and subscribe for more honest reviews and more videos on the way, to be honest. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next vid. Peace.